Salut mon pote, j'espère que ça va bien. The purpose of this series of videos will be for me to try, at least in June, to record very short videos, okay? Des vidéos très courtes. I think at least in June for the summer, about like 5 or 10 minutes per video to help you learn French, something like 5 or 10 minutes per day, every day reviewing some very easy vocabulary or grammar or sentences, okay, that you can use in your everyday life in French. So I took down some notes here and let's get started, okay? Sorry for how I'm dressed. It's very early morning here, so it's still a bit cold. So please don't mind the sweater and everything. I know it's not very formal, but I do what I can, okay? Okay, pour aujourd'hui, for today, I wanted to review two things. First of all, very easy sentences about how to introduce yourself, okay? Because it's very frustrating for me to see that some students, they try to learn grammar, verbs from the third group and this kind of stuff, but when they introduce themselves, they actually still make some very basic mistakes, okay? So for today, we're going to review the 3 easiest, most basic, most common sentences when you introduce yourself, quand tu te présentes. I wanted to show you something. Yeah, this one, okay? So this one is a Google slide that I made. So there's it's like a full guide, like 100 slides, a full guide on my YouTube channel. I will put the link in the description to a big video on how to introduce yourself. So I will not review the whole thing this morning, obviously, but I will use it as a material to explain what I wanted to explain, okay? First of all, bonjour, okay? The most basic one. Bonjour, when you greet someone, you see someone, you shake their hands. Bonjour, bonjour. And then, ça va? Ça va. Ça va? Ça va et toi? Ça va? Ça va bien. Alright? Ça va is our way to say, how are you? And if you use it with an intonation that goes up, like ça va, it's a question. If you use it with a neutral intonation, ça va, then it's a statement, okay? So, ça va, how are you? Ça va, I'm good, okay? Finally, et toi, and you? Donc, ça va et toi? I'm good, and you? Ça va, alright? So now we have bonjour, bonjour, ça va? Ça va et toi? Ça va, alright? One more time. You can pause the video, practice repeating after me. Bonjour, bonjour, ça va? Ça va et toi? Ça va. Okay? Alright. Now you may be familiar with... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, just one quick note that I put before. Ça va, when you say, how are you? It's really a greeting. It's not a real question. So you should always, like, you're not really literally asking how the person is doing, okay? So you should just answer yes all the time, basically, okay? And then if you really want to know how the person is doing, then later on in the conversation, you will ask them, ça va? Like, like you will kind of ask them one more time, but no, it's not in the greetings part of the conversation anymore, so it's a real question and you are really asking how they're doing, okay? Good. Et toi, and you, okay, this one we've seen, and okay, this one I don't review, so sometimes, in France you shake hands, sometimes you kiss on the cheek like this. I don't review this one, okay? Alright, this one is important. So you know that in French you have 2 ways to speak. You have a formal way and an informal way when you speak to someone. When you use tu is the pronouns, it's the equivalent of you in English. Tu, when it's informal, when you talk to your family, to your friends, to people younger than you, for example. Vous, when you speak formally to someone older than you, to someone you don't know, or to someone that you have to pay special respect to, alright? So, no, I will not review questions today. I will review how to say the names, okay? This will be the first sentence, and it's this one. Je m'appelle... Okay? My name is... This will be the first sentence that we see today. Je m'appelle... My name is... Par exemple, je m'appelle Nicolas. Je m'appelle Nicolas. Je m'appelle Henri. Je m'appelle blah blah. Je m'appelle blah blah. Whether you're a man or a woman, no difference. Je m'appelle. Okay? My name is. Alright. I will not review questions like how to ask other people, but if you're in a conversation like this, you can always reuse what we've seen here, which was et toi, like ça va, et toi, I'm good, and you. You can reuse it easily here when you say, for example, je m'appelle Nicolas, et toi? So my name is Nicolas, and you? And then the other person introduce themselves. Okay? So this one is je m'appelle. Then the other one that we're going to see is je viens de, but I'm not going to review this one. Je viens de is I come from. Pays is a country. So par exemple, je viens de France. I come from France. But this is not the one I want to review today. Okay, this is this one. Je suis. This one is the nationality. So to say your nationality to someone. Par exemple, je suis français. I am French. Je suis iranien. I am Iranian, I think in English, like from Iran. Okay? And for this one, this nationality, we're going to review this more detail in the future, but this is an adjective. So this is different usually, whether you are a man or a woman. Okay? For example, je suis un homme, I am a man. Je suis français. Si je suis une femme, if I was a woman, je suis française. Français, française. So you can hear there's a difference. Just like in the example I took here, if I am from Iran, je suis iranien for a man. Je suis iranienne for a woman. Okay? So obviously the difference is not huge. And also if you make a mistake in French, like if you say the male one but you are a woman, or you say the female one but you are a man, there's no like misunderstanding. People can obviously understand that you just mistook the adjective and like you confused the adjective, but it's no big deal. Okay? What you need to remember is this structure here. Je suis nationality. Par exemple, je suis français. Okay? I am French. Très bien. All right. And the last one will be this one. Oh, sorry. The last one will be this one. J'ai en. This one is the age, okay? So please, please, please be careful. This one is really something that I never want to hear anymore in my life. In English, when you say your age, you say I am 20 years old, for example. In French, you say I have 20 years. The age, the years of your life is something that you have, okay? So the structure is j'ai en. En is years old, something like this, okay? So, for example, j'ai 29 ans, okay? I am 29 years old. J'ai 34 ans. I am 34 years old, okay? So this one is really the most important structure. J'ai en. And so you can always ask, et toi? So, tu as quel âge? I don't review this today. Tu as quel âge? How old are you? J'ai 29 ans. I am 29 years old. Et toi? And you? J'ai 34 ans. Okay? C'est bien. Okay, maybe we can... I will stop here for the introduction part. Maybe we can just quickly review what we've seen in the questions, you know. So, let's say I tell you, bonjour, bonjour, ça va? Ça va et toi? Ça va. Alright, we're going to make the easiest dialogue possible, but maybe for some of you it will be the first dialogue that you can manage to make in French, and congratulations if that's the case. So, bonjour, bonjour, ça va? Ça va et toi? Ça va. Je m'appelle Nicolas. Et toi? So my name is Nicolas. And you? For example, you tell me, je m'appelle... Je suis français. Et toi? So I am French. And you? I am... Alright? So obviously for this one, I am not reviewing all the vocabulary today, so you should, you know, like, go check online the vocabulary, like what's the adjective for your country. And the last one, for example, j'ai 20 ans. I am 20 years old. It's not my real age. J'ai 20 ans. Et toi? J'ai ans. Okay, this is what you tell me. So you tell me your age. All right, so bonjour. Bonjour. Ça va? Ça va et toi? Ça va. Je m'appelle Nicolas. Et toi? Je m'appelle... Je suis français. Et toi? Je suis... J'ai 20 ans. Et toi? J'ai... ans. Ok? Ça va ou pas? Now we can switch the dialogue. Okay, I will make it one more time, but I don't speak anymore. So I'm expecting you to answer me, okay? Bonjour. Ça va? Ça va. Je m'appelle Nicolas. Et toi? Je suis français. Et toi? J'ai 20 ans. Et toi? Ok? C'est bien. And I see it's 11 minutes already. I wanted to do an exercise about numbers today, but I don't have time. I want to keep this video very short, okay? So I tell you, see you tomorrow.